Okay, today, Mark, we're going to talk about home down payments.
So the pros and cons of larger down payments.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Also, we have some exciting news. One of our daughters-in-law last week passed her naturalization test to
Yeah.
be a U.S. citizen. Here's a picture of her moments after that she took holding up the naturalization test results that she passed, and she is so excited.
Well, finally, I mean, it's been a really long time since I've been waiting for this moment, so it feels absolutely amazing.
She's so excited. She did quiz us, though. That test is hard.
Yeah, that's right. So we'll talk more about that. And also, you have your feature home of the week.
Feature home of the week.
Right. Let's
Yes.
get to it.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to talk about down payments, the pros and cons of a large down payment coming up there. But first, the exciting news of the week. Our daughter-in-law, Ines, is going to be a U.S. citizen soon.
Yay!
Yeah, she passed the naturalization test this past week, and right afterwards, she was holding up the test results, and here's a selfie of her. She's so excited, and she said, becoming a U.S. citizen means I've finally completed the last step to securing my family's future here. It gives me full rights like voting and access to benefits and ensures stability for us in the U.S. I couldn't be happier. And you can tell she's really happy.
Oh, she's pumped. Yeah.
She is there.
But it is not easy. It is not as easy as you might
No,
think.
it's not.
Mm-mm.
You know, those of us who are born here, we take our citizenship for granted.
Right.
I asked her what it means to her.
Absolutely, you guys 100% take it for granted because I had to study so much for this test, plus all these years of waiting. But definitely being an American citizen makes me feel proud and also welcome. I feel like everyone has welcomed me here. And I feel like I finally can spread my roots here and finally have my family.
You know, I put this post on Facebook, her picture and of passing the test there. I knew we'd be getting a lot of comments.
A lot of comments.
Not like I expected. You know, I expected a lot, but not as many as we got there.
Right. There's a lot.
I think we got, as of, just a few days ago, we were up to almost 1,000 comments and 6,000 or 7,000 likes. And
Well, it's a hot button right now.
it is,
Immigration is a hot button.
99.9% were in support. You know, it did spark disagreements, arguments, debates, which is fine.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
But when they start attacking her and saying mean things about her,
That's no good.
that's when I go, you're out of here.
Yeah.
You're blocked.
You're fired.
We have no time for you at all. You're right.
Yeah.
You're fired.
Yeah.
But I asked her about all the support, and here's what she told me.
I feel so welcomed. I mean, it's kind of like I'm joining a new team, right? I'm American and it's just like joining a new team. So 100% I feel welcomed by everyone and a really warm welcome from your followers. So I appreciate that.
You just mentioned a minute or so ago, this has not been an easy journey
Right.
for her.
No, not at all.
It's gone on for a long time.
A lot of hoops.
Right.
A lot of hoops she had to go through.
Right. I also asked her about that, and she talks about the challenges she faced.
I moved to the US when I was 19 and I'm 29, so definitely 10 years in the making. I was from a family visa to student visa to internship for work and then green card and finally now my citizenship.
Before we move on, let's talk about some of the questions.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if people know the answers to some of these because I failed a lot of these questions.
I think a lot of people would fail there.
Yeah.
There were 100 questions. She wasn't asked 100 questions,
Right.
but a possible 100 questions. They were going to ask, they asked them 10.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get at least 6 right.
Mm-hmm.
And she only was asked 6 questions because she got all 6 right. But you don't know what they're going to ask.
No.
For example, there are 3 branches of government.
Right. Do you know what those are?
Name one of
Just
them.
one.
Just one of them.
Just one.
So,
Yeah. I got it right.
Yeah. Do you know one?
Yeah, I know one.
all 3.
I know all 3
Right.
now.
You know.
Cheated. But
That's right.
when he initially first asked me,
Right.
I did get one.
Right.
Right.
Right. So there's the executive, judicial, and legislative. The
Right.
executive is president.
President
Judicial,
is Supreme Court,
right.
and then
Legislative,
legislative is the Senate and the House.
right. Right. So,
So smart. I feel so smart right now.
another one, I don't think she was asked this, but name your representative. So you have to stay up
Right.
on that.
Right.
And we have, for us, it's Kevin Hearn.
Right. Right. And you have to stay up on who the vice president is, especially this time of this year, because we had
Right.
a new one. So
The
she
week-
had to know that one.
Right. The week before, it would have been Kamala Harris.
Right.
But a few days later, when she took the test, it's J.D. Vance.
It's J.D. Vance.
Right. So you have to stay up to date on that there. And then she was asked, where's the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah.
And, we go, oh, duh?
Duh. It's in
Really?
New York.
No, you're wrong.
I know.
Technically,
Yeah.
it's New York City.
Yeah.
Ines said New York, and it's oral questions.
Yeah.
So they're asking you questions, and they said,
Stop.
be more specific,
specific.
there. And she said New York City.
Yeah. I just thought that was kind of interesting. You have to be very specific. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is stressful. But, there's been a lot of hard work for her, but there's one more step for Ines.
So once you're done with the interview and you get approved, next step is the ceremony. I don't know when that's going to be. I would say in the next 30 days I will know more. But that's kind of like my official graduation of being an American citizen.
Since I talked to her, we have some breaking news here.
breaking news.
Right. Yeah, we love breaking news.
She called me
Right.
and said it's going to be in February, and
Right.
we have a day and a time, so we can share that later.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And we'll be there.
We'll be
and
there. I've never been to one, so I think I'm kind of excited about
It's
that.
very patriotic
Yes.
and a lot of happy people, and we're happy for Ines here.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about down payments, pros and cons of a large down payment versus a smaller down payment.
Right. You can do 3%.
As
Okay.
small as that, right?
As small as that.
Right.
And up to, as much as you want. 20%, you don't have to do PMI, right?
Right.
But there are other down payment assistance programs that you need to know about. So those are the things why you call a realtor. Like myself, I am with loan officers all the time, and they're always pitching new loan programs. So if you have your own realtor, call them. They can set you up with a loan officer. And then you can find out about loan programs because they change all the time. And keep your credit good.
Yeah.
Super important.
That's important. Generally, a larger down payment means your monthly mortgage bill is going to be cheaper.
Right.
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 But
And-
you can
and-
also be qualified for more than you really want to pay for your monthly mortgage. So, if you want a $1,500 payment and you're qualified for a $2,500 payment and you don't feel comfortable with that, don't do it.
Right. Yeah, and you want to save some money
Yeah.
for other things like emergencies, repairs, maintenance,
100%.
buying furniture.
Buying eggs.
Right.
They're expensive right now. That's funny. It's true, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So that's about down payments here.
Mm-hmm.
And you have your feature home of the week.
Right. I'm super excited about this house. It's in Berwick. Nice neighborhood with lakes and ponds. And
Generally, where's Berwick?
Berwick is at 101st and Mingo.
Between 101st and 111th.
131st, yeah. Yeah,
111th.
111th, yeah.
Right.
And beautiful neighborhood. A couple of the neighborhoods inside of it are gated, guard gated, but great walking trails. Just a beautiful,
Cedar Ridge Country
location.
Club is just a couple blocks away. It's
literally,
right there.
right there.
Right. So the home is it's on a corner lot.
In a cul-de-sac, corner
Right,
lot,
right.
4-bedroom, 4.5 baths, all en suite, has an office, like a designated office off of the front door, and then it has another office, or it could be like a playroom, or if you're a sewer or whatever. I say that because I actually have friends that are sewers. And it's a beautiful house. It's just got a great floor plan. 2 bedrooms down, 3 up. So it could be a mother-in-law suite, which is a lot. I get asked for that a lot. Large backyard, so you could definitely put a pool in.
Right.
But it's a beautiful house.
All right. So that's.
Oh, I forgot to say how much it is.
Oh, you want to say how much?
It's $775.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We always like to say in Southern California that would be
Oh my gosh, it'd be
Couple
7
million.
million. Hey,
lot
if
of
you're
money.
listening and you're in Southern California
Right.
and
We
you
got a
need
great
house,
deal for you.
I've got several great deals
And
for
you
you.
won't need to put a down payment down because if you're selling in Southern California, you have cash
Yeah.
and you can just pay cash, right?
Cash is good. I take cash all day long.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. So we're excited for Ines. We'll tell you more about the ceremony when it happens there and show you some pictures and video. So congratulations, Ines.
Yes.